So in other news, we have mask mandates. So despite the fact that the CDC is continuously urging for mask use, it looks like mask mandates are either expiring or being lifted across the nation. In states like California, Connecticut, Nevada, and New York, and many other states, the lists, like I said, are the lifts and expirations can affect businesses, workplaces, and schools. The number of reported cases has dipped to its lowest since December. And we're no experts at this, but just a couple of weeks ago, I was hearing complaints about constant COVID exposure messages being sent to parents that have children in school. And I know Navarro, as a parent, you do have an elementary age child. What has your experience been as far as these COVID exposure messages? And do you think that these policies should just be dropped? And also, for them to be dropping these things, have these messages or notifications just abruptly stopped?
I think just being in Arizona, we really didn't have a mask mandate per se. So when my son goes to school, he didn't wear a mask, and the majority of the kids at his school doesn't wear a mask. However, there are some schools that require a mask to go to school. And it seems my anecdotal experience, the schools that have more mask mandates have more school shutdowns and will convert to more online learning because of it versus those schools that aren't mandating masks. So my kid goes to school without masks, and he's fine. He hasn't had COVID once. I haven't heard anything from the school saying somebody has COVID, so keep your kid at home. And again, going back to what we said before, I don't think anybody should be made to do anything from a governmental or state level. If the parent wants their child to wear a mask, slap a mask on them. If you don't, then don't.
Right.
I think it's all individual perspective that you should take. But I think at the end of the day, everybody's going to get COVID. No matter what mask you wear, no matter what you have to go outside, is going to go to everyone. Your body will adapt to it ultimately. And so when you look at the actual statistics of it, it's so minute that it's crazy. It's less than 1%. Since the beginning of it, someone has actually passed away from it. So the numbers are in our favor for the vast majority that if you get COVID, which most people have, you're going to overcome it.
That's true. That's true. How do you feel about this, Gabe?
Well, I have three kids. I have three children in school. One of my I have an eighth grader, I have a senior, and I have a sophomore on high school. At one point in time, each one of those schools had mandated masks. They have now dropped the masks. I've gotten numerous miscommunication of my children being exposed to somebody that tests positive or it's said to have been exposed to someone that had COVID or tested positive for COVID. And instantly there is a quarantine time. It used to be 10 days. Now it's 5 days. Get a test kind of deal. And the funny thing is every time my son was supposedly exposed, he never had COVID. Took him tested.
Mm,
He didn't get COVID. So and then recently I got an email from his school telling me that he was exposed to a student that tested positive for COVID. And then they sent that email on a Sunday evening. Uh, School starts Monday. You're going to send me an email Sunday evening, and then Monday morning follow up with, "Sorry, we sent the wrong email. That wasn't your child." So yeah, it's irritating. I find it very irritating. But my my sophomore, she wears a mask. That's her choice. When she goes to school, she wears a mask. I don't make my children wear a mask. I don't walk around wearing a mask. Um, I've had COVID, and I was fine every time because I've had it twice, and completely fine. It was gone, and all the symptoms were gone and resolved. And the first time, 48 hours. The second time, 72 hours. And I just stayed home and let myself heal up, kind of deal. And I was absolutely fine.
right, right.
But yeah, I don't feel any particular way regarding the mask mandate. I do think they shouldn't be mandating it. I do agree with Navarro. It had to be up to the parent.
I agree. It should be up to the parent. I mean, I don't have any school-age children, but I do agree that it should be up to the parent on how they feel, and I guess what they may feel is coming back into their homes. Um, but with the CDC still urging mask use, do you think that we're ready to go forward with this, as a nation, or do you believe that this may be a premature response to the labor shortages and remote learning and other issues that we've been facing due to COVID policies?
I think the bigger problem is the CDC has also even come out and said the mask has a very slim chance to keep you from not getting COVID. There's the CDC has said other stuff as well. So what are we supposed to believe?
True.
They also said that the masks that we are using are going to become obsolete, and we have to get new masks. So there's certain types of masks you can and can't wear. So don't know.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I definitely didn't know that.